Yo, what's up, boys? The new season has just started, and today I'm going to be showing you the best splashyard deck for this current meta. Let's get right into it. So I've been getting a ton of comments from you guys asking which evolutions to use and what to use now that the Evo Baby Dragon's out. And I've okay, let's get King Tower here. Came to the pretty much definitive answer that this is going to be the best deck. Originally, I was thinking you could just keep the Evo cage and then so that would obviously work, but the Goblin Hut is very powerful. It's got so much more health than the cage. Obviously spawns and swarm cards, so it deals nicely with things like Prince, and then obviously it gives more air defense, which is very good because let me tell you guys, I had to rage quit playing rank last season. I was trying to push, but literally it just felt like there was nothing I could do against all the Lava Hound I was seeing in the meta. And look, just look at that. It's just giving us so much health. For example, the cage would have been one hit right there. Plus also the Spear Goblin spawning in. Like, it's just so much better. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the gameplay now. And we unfortunately do not have Evo Baby Dragon. That's the thing. I've not bought the pass because I'm only one shard off. So I'll get it in a couple of days. I'll just grind the pass out for that one free shard. They're going to get a Knight up high. Perfect Tornado. Unfortunately, I messed up the tornado. First tornado of the match. Got a hit. But you know what? It's fine. Because when we see Hog Rider, Hog plus Balloon, bit of a weird combo. But either way, Hog Rider is usually a relatively easy matchup for us. And we're already in the damage lead. So yeah. The thing is, guys, the fact that the Evo is one cycle is just ridiculous. Obviously, we all know Supercell makes overpowered Evos whenever they first come out. But this one is, along with the Vine spell, just objectively the best card in the game. It's so good at offense, especially in this deck with the Tornado, the splash damage, and the Ice Wizard. It is so good at defense. But yeah, obviously really helpful on offense as well. Here, Goblin Hut is a nice full counter, so we don't even need a Tornado for that, which is just a little advantage over the cage. Obviously, the cage can help win some matchups with a really high DPS, but that's fine. We can go in here, and in this matchup, we're not going to need that. We've got our graveyard to do all the heavy hitting for us. Yeah, I'm just going to play an Ice Wizard, chill. We can get a Poison, but I don't think we're going to need to. No, we're not. Just going to get the Tornado down. Perfect. Fortunately, took a hit again, which is poor from me. Guess I'm a little rusty. Anyway, look, we're back to the Evo Knight. And the thing is, I know I might have told some of you guys in the comments not to use the Evo Knight this season. But I've gone against my word. And that's because even though the Evo Knight is not the best evolution by any stretch of the imagination, it's just so good at tanking for the graveyards, even if it's very low on health. That's all you need. It's just amazing at tanking. Here, he's probably going to try and Wizard or Musketeer. Either way, I'm going to get a really good Poison if he plays. Yep. Oh, he did space them out quite nicely. But I could just play the Poison like that and it will kill them both when they walk up. Or at least put them into Barb Barrel range. I'm just going to go for the Barb Barrel early because I know it's not going to kill. He may try and Hog. Opposite lane is interesting. Very interesting. Not really going to work out for him. I don't know what his plan was there. But here we can get the Evo Knight down and we're going to go in for the attack. And this is what I was saying. It just tanks so beautifully. Here, he has got that down. But look, it doesn't even matter. We're still getting damage. We can get a Poison if we need. He's probably going to have to zap. No, okay. And guys, it looks like this game could be about to wrap up any second now. He really can't break through. The Goblin Hut, ever since its rework, has just been one of the best cards in the game. I'm pretty sure it actually got a nerf just a couple of seasons ago, but it apparently wasn't enough. Like, look at that. It's got so much health. With the King Tower Exploder, it just fully defended half a Goblin Gang and also the Hog Rider. It's just ridiculous. And for the same elixir as the cage as well, yeah, I don't really see a reason not to use it, guys. And then here, imagine we just had the Evo Baby Dragon right now. It would be slowing everything else so much. But obviously, it's all moving very slowly with the Ice Wizard plus a Tornado. But yeah, the Evo Baby Dragon is going to be ridiculous. And the thing is, I actually think if they nerf anything, it's going to be the offensive capabilities of the Baby Dragon, because it is a little bit OP paired with things like Prince or Balloon. But let's just watch out for a second here. Actually, no, we got Goblin Hut. We don't have to worry about anything. Goblin Hut is just so fucking good. But yeah, they actually might nerf the offensive capabilities of it. However, honestly, for our deck, I actually think the defense is what really makes the card so good. Yeah, I'm just going to go in. Just going for the Poison. Not really much point because even the Naked Graveyard is gonna fuck him up unless he has to place. Yeah, there we go. Waste Null's elixir because I knew he was gonna place that Goblin Gang. And yeah, I'll mention it in the next match, but you guys may be sad to see that I've left behind the Goblin Cage. Actually, let's just speak about it in the next match. Okay, so what I was saying was the Evolved Goblin Cage, it was literally my favourite card in the game. It was just so beautiful when you play against... Ooh, just get a poison on that. When you played against things like I don't know, maybe like a Golem deck or something, or Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A., it was just so amazing. You could pressure the opposite lane and then boom, one Goblin Cage and you take it out. It was beautiful. Anyway, here, not sure what we're playing just yet. Could be 2.6 Hog, which would be alright for me because obviously we've got one of the best buildings and not sure what that's going to be. I'm just going to cycle my hut as well, to be honest. It did look a little bit like, you know, that minor balloon deck, but then obviously he's got the knight, so the ice golem. Anyway, seems like it's just going to be a bit of a mid-ladder deck, and that's fine with me. It's because we're trying to grind back up to 15k, because obviously it all got reset at the end of last season. But this season, guys, it's going to be a big one. I've just seen the season is 34 days long. Way longer than usual for some reason. Okay, I'm just going to place my barb barrel. Going to get a poison down as well, as a matter of fact. Yeah, it's a way longer season than normal. So that just means this is going to be the season to get Ultimate Champion. If you guys haven't hit Ultimate Champion, or whatever it is, you know, could be a new PB in Ultimate Champion, whatever it is, this is going to be the season to do it. 'Cause it's longer, it means there's more time to get higher. Everyone's going to be getting high PBs. Guys, seriously, this deck is going to help you get a PB. I promise you, if you can put in a couple hours to this deck, learn how to work it, watch these videos, I'll give you all the best tips and tricks. And seriously, if you've not got Ultimate Champion, you'll get it this season. And if not, if you are already Ultimate Champion, sorry, you guys can go all the way. For example, I'm going to try and get 2k, which is going to be a new PB for me this season. And I'm fully confident I'll be able to do it. Partially because of the new Evolved Baby Dragon, partially because it's a long season, partially because I'm grinding, guys. I'm learning how to play the game. I'm improving. Gonna place my hut slightly higher than I normally would, just to avoid him fireballing it in the tower, because we do want to play same lane as him, obviously. Ooh, okay, he's gonna get a... I'm gonna have to play my Ice Wizard high up, just because I don't want him getting a really good fireball onto that. And that's fine. I'm probably gonna tornado it back in a second. There we go. He got the tornado only, the fireball only onto it, which is a pretty bad trade for him because it did what it had to do. It was a -1. We got tons of Spear Goblins counter pushing. This is good. He does have that Evo Valk to sort of counter it, but that's fine. That's fine with me. Key in this matchup, I'd say, is obviously the balloon is his win condition. Dealing with that, not giving him too much fireball value. Oh, here we might have to give him fireball value, but we're going to space our cards out, so he has to choose which one. There we go. I'd say he chose wrong. He probably should have gone for the Ice Wizard. And yeah, he's not going to get much from it. He's probably going to bridge block, so I'm going to go for Baby Dragon as well, like double down. If not, no, he didn't go for the bridge block. That's fine. I really thought he would. Seems like he's given up instead. Interesting play. I guess he knew he was done for. Let's get into the final match. And guys, I just want to say, if you're not currently subscribed, please could you consider subscribing, because I'm going to be really locked in, posting almost daily videos, and I've got so many super helpful videos for you guys coming up, like guides and placement guides, matchup guides, all that sort of good stuff for this deck. Here, he's sort of just spamming us at the bridge. Pretty interesting. Luckily, we got the Goblin Hut to take that out on the other side for a positive 1 trade, plus some Spear Goblins. So yeah, now we can chill out, and let me just explain to you what I was saying. Yeah, so only like 10% of you guys that watch the videos are actually subscribed, and it'd be really cool. We're getting close to 200 subscribers, which would be a pretty cool milestone. That is going to be a lot of damage because he's out of daggers in that tower. That is not good for him. That's what you get for going a little bit too over-aggressive. Here, I'm actually just going to poison the bridge. I know it looks slightly strange, but it's going to be a full counter. Yeah, going to be a full counter, and I kind of just didn't want to barbar. I didn't want to have to leak a bit. There we go. That's fine with me. If he goes for a Prince of the Bridge, I am going to have to get a really quick graveyard down, which is fine. You have to do that sometimes just to fix your cycle, I guess. And if not, no, okay, we must just have been pretty high up in Elixir. That's fine with me. But yeah, guys, I'm super motivated with Clash right now, so I'm going to be playing a lot, and just want to help you guys. Here, we're going to get a Barb Barrow down. It looks like a super weird defense. And then, boom, that should be a King Tower, unless it walks to their Knight. Unfortunately, our Knight was just a bit in the way. But it doesn't matter, you know. Still, it's a +2 trade and a King... not King Tower, +2 trade, though. That's what that really matters. Here, I'm going to get my goblin hut down, actually over on this side, just so he doesn't try and spam a balloon on the opposite side. That's what I was like, slightly worried about. Here, all those goblins are going to take everything out. Super, super nice interactions. And yeah, King Tower would obviously be helpful, but we're just going to get a barrow down. Don't actually think I needed it, but guys, oh my god, that Prince card is scary. You can literally never trust it. Here, Ice was in the corner. Not sure if he's not played a spell so far, but he could have one lurking somewhere. Could get a Knight up high just so the Mega Knight doesn't go to the Ice Wizard. Kind of scared, sometimes you get some weird interactions that Mega Knight just jumps into your tower for no reason. But we're playing it safe, guys. We're playing it safe. That's what you got to do against these players. When you know that you're slightly better than them, it's better to just play it safe. Like here, we're staying very defensive because one wrong play would, in fact, cost us the game. And there, he actually has got an arrows. Didn't realise that at all. But yeah, look, we've been chipping him out on the left side, just sort of because we've been getting a better trade than him the entire game. And this is when we can go in. I know I'm up on Elixir for sure. Ice Wizard is going to be able to clean that, which up for a positive trade. And look, he's going to be forced to Mega Knight on that. I knew it to spend something. He's got a pretty heavy deck, but Mega Knight is kind of crazy. And there we go, guys. Mega Knight, not a good enough defense. We're going to play one more match. Just, that wasn't the best. The guy wasn't too good. Hopefully we can get a really good opponent to showcase the power of this deck. I would be interested to see how this deck performs against Lava Hound. Obviously, the Evo... Oh my god, this guy's going in. Kind of crazy. Obviously, the Evo Baby Dragon would be so good. Just slowing down those pushes was just such an advantage. And, oh my god, guys. Goblin Cage was my favourite card, but... I don't know, man. I do not know. This thing seems kind of broken. This Goblin Hut, I see why the pros are all running it. The pros, I was thinking like Goblin Hut, it's been shit for so many years, but it's nasty. I'd say don't knock it till you try it, genuinely. Just going to get an Ice Wizard down. This is sort of the play I was going for last match. Here, he's going to jump. Doesn't quite one-hit it. There we go. And it's dead. Cool. Maybe I could have kept it alive, but I wasn't sure how the interaction would play out if I did that. Just going to Knight on that. So could have barrowed, but just wasn't really expecting it. Didn't want to miss them. Either way, he's going to Inferno. We may be down maybe 3 Elixir, but with that Inferno, we are all good because it's getting him no value pretty much. In fact, we're just going to go for a hut. No, we're not. We're gonna cycle a Barrow. Just don't want a hut, don't have Tornado in cycle, so it would not be good if you went for another one of those crazy hog pushes. Didn't quite get a hit, but that's fine with me. And this looks like that. There we go, he's going in for that hog push. But we've got the King Tower up, and look, the hut tanks for so long, all 3 towers. As long as you play the hut in the same tower that I'm playing it on, it can just tank for so long and defend literally anything. Especially E-Giant, because technically the hut isn't actually damaging it, so it doesn't get electrocuted. Here, if he's going to defend that... Yeah, okay, there we go. He's overspent. He's definitely down the Elixir. I don't think he can stop this. Unless he maybe pulls like a Scami out of his ass. I don't think he's stopping this. Yeah, he's got a Knight. You can tell. We caught him in a pretty bad situation. Well played. Thank you. I'll take that. Didn't quite have the cycle for it. Didn't have the Elixir. Here, I actually think we're going to go for a Barrow. He's going to full defend with the Baby Dragon. And there we go. Now we can get a nice Tornado. Just displacement. Perfect. He didn't even play it off the side, so it was super easy to pull. And there we go, guys. We've barely even been touched. He got a slight bit of damage on... He got like 100 damage from the Evo Valk, but that does not count, guys. That does not count. Just going to place a Knight. Going to get a Barrow down, take those Goblins out for an even trade. Plus, we get a little Barbarian spawning in, which is super nice. Probably going to try and spam into the opposite lane any second now. So... nothing's gonna... Okay, no, sorry. Yeah, actually, I thought our stuff was gonna walk away, but it came back to help. That's the power of teamwork, guys. Here, literally nothing you can do to stop this. He's in the mud here. Mega Knight, yeah. He's just prolonging the inevitable. It's tower down no matter what there. And there's 10 seconds left, so I want to just start the intro now. I want to say thank you guys for watching all the way. Please, leave me any comments if you want to. If you got any questions, I love answering questions and helping you guys. And yeah, I just want to help educate and educate you guys, and hope you guys have a good time. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.